if you do get sunburned, and I got sunburned a lot, well, a couple times when I was younger, and when you get sunburned, you will probably know, your skin will turn red, it will get itchy, you'll start peeling, and usually there are things that you can do that very day or that very night that will mitigate the symptoms later on. A really bad sunburn can last up to a week. I've had friends who have bad sunburns and they are in pain for days at a time, and that's really not cool. So, when you get a really bad sunburn, that very day, don't scratch. Don't, expose it to harsh, chemicals or hot water or anything like that. Buy cooling creams or sunburn creams designed specifically for sunburns. There are a lot of aloe creams, like Jergens, I know carries a couple of them. This one's Banana Boat. This is this Banana Boat sunscreen. I know Banana Boat carries a aloe cream that is specifically for sunburns. And those creams are very good. Apply them right after you get a burn, and they usually will make you feel a lot better. Now, in the rare event that you are stranded without a drugstore or without any of these products, what happened to me was I got sunburned, and I was in China, and it was late at night, and all the shops were closed. So, there's a couple of home remedies that you can try. One of which is honey. You put a thin layer of honey over the sunburned area, leave on for about 20 minutes to half an hour, and wash off afterwards. Now, the problem with honey is that it attracts ants and bears. So don't use honey if you are hiking or if you're camping or if you're outside, because you don't want to invite that kind of thing into your house. However, if you are in a civilized area in a city or something, you can use honey. Just make sure that you wash it off really well, otherwise it will attract bugs. The second remedy is egg white, and I have tried this myself, and I swear it works. Put it over the burnt area, let it dry, and it takes about 15-20 minutes. And then after it dries, maybe leave it on for another 5-10 minutes. Afterwards, just wash it off. I tried this, and the next day, my skin was not even red. And that kind of sunburn that I got, I probably would have started peeling a little bit. So I was very grateful that, this egg white trick, it really works. So honey and egg white. There are probably other home remedies out there, like cucumber juice or other things. You can definitely, search around on the web. There are lots of remedies. But these are the two that I have tried personally, and they work. And you can find these things around the house. If you're stranded, they're very good. And now I want to talk a little bit about those of you who regularly get sunburns. A lot of young people, you're not very aware, your parents are not aware, and my parents didn't even know that you could get sunburns, because I grew up in China, and the air is very polluted, so the sun doesn't really penetrate that well. And ever since I was a kid, I never used sunscreen, and I never got sunburned. So, I come to the States, I go to the beach one time and I got burnt. Go figure, right? So a lot of you probably, you gotten a couple of sunburns in your life, a couple of bad ones maybe. There are some people who regularly get bad sunburns and they don't give a second thought to it, and it's really not that great for your body, because your skin is your largest organ, and if you regularly get bad sunburns, if you get one burn every season, that is enough to increase the risk of skin cancer for you by at least 30 to 50%. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is what the science says. And definitely some people are more susceptible to skin cancer than others, but if you have a lot of sunburns in your lifetime, or if you regularly get tans, or if you go to tanning salons and do that sort of thing, tanning, once your skin changes color, there is damage. It may not be very bad, but the damage is there. So, if this happens to you a lot, I recommend that you go and talk to your primary care doctor or your family doctor And especially if you have like sunspots or moles or, freckles that wasn't there when you were born, especially if you have these things, definitely go talk to your doctor, and if he or she cannot help you, they will refer you to a dermatologist. And I recommend seeing a dermatologist at least once every couple of years if you are in your 20s, and probably once a year in your 30s and 40s and thereafter, because you never know what is going on with your skin, and even if you can't see damage, there could still be damage. And your dermatologist can give you a professional examination, and he or she can give you treatment options and other things that you can do to protect yourself, because there are a lot of treatments that can prevent skin cancer or stop skin cancer in its tracks. And you definitely want to start this as early as possible. Overall, I have these three here. This one is Clean and Clear. I don't really like this one anymore. If you're a teenager, you can probably get away with just using this one. But otherwise, I suggest SPF 15 with UVA and UVB for everyday use. This guy, I bought this for the beach. And I actually think 30 is not good enough anymore, so I probably won't be using this very much unless I know I'm not going to be at the beach. I might use this for like a picnic or something, but not so at the beach. But this is Banana Boat, and I really like the brand. SPF 30, UVA, UVB. I've had it for about a year. Usually sunscreens last for 2 years. So if it's been there for more than 2 years, toss it. This one's still good, so I will be using this. This is a spray bottle, actually. So you can just spray it on your skin, and you don't have to, you can rub a little bit, but it's pretty good. I like this. This one, I recently got this. This is Lavera, what is this? Lavera Sun Milk SPF 40, and this is super sun protection. This is high sun protection 40, and this is organic. I got this off the internet because I couldn't get it in a store. You can probably just look for this on the web. It's probably available at a lot of organic websites. It is really good sun protection. The problem that I have with this is that it's really thick. You can see it. And it's very thick. Once I apply it, I can see. It almost makes my skin half a shade lighter. And I have to use like some kind of a bronzing powder or bronzer cream or something, because otherwise I look like a ghost. But the good thing about this is that it is organic. It has super high sun protection, and the way that this works is that it provides a physical barrier between your skin and the sun. So as soon as you apply this, it is effective immediately. You don't have to wait 30 minutes. You can walk into the sun right away. Just to be safe, I let it sit for at least 5 to 10 minutes before I walk into the sun anyways. But I actually recommend this. And definitely pair this with like a bronzing cream or bronzing powder or something. And it works great. I really like this one. So if I have scared you into running to your nearest drugstore to buy sunscreen or make an appointment with your dermatologist, then my mission is accomplished. But I do apologize if I have scared any of you or made any of you super paranoid. But I have taken classes on environmental health and the sun's damaging UV rays, and I do know how bad it can be for some of you. So it is important to take these precautions. And I do hope that once you take all these precautions, you can, enjoy yourself in the sun, have fun, and it is summertime, go out and have a good time. And meanwhile, protect your skin while you're at it, because, we are all very susceptible to damage, and we all want to look good. So that's all for now. I hope that this has been helpful to some of you at least. And I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.